We are here to speak to one of our own. His name is Eric Swatson. Eric is into the medical transport business. His business is called Kingdom Medical. I hear he does a lot of great stuff, and we're about to talk about that. But also, he tells me he has some immigration story to share. And we hope that this interview will touch lives as he shares his perspective on business right here in America. And maybe we'll talk about a bit about Ghana as well, because he has businesses in Ghana. So I'm told he owns 2 hotels in Ghana, one in South Pond and one in Kumasi. The Swatson Hotel, it's called. Check it out. Hi, how you doing?
Very well.
Great to have a conversation with you. So Eric Swatson is the name.
Yes. And
your business is Kingdom Medical.
That's correct.
And it's a health transportation business.
Yes.
Okay, so of all the things that you wanted to do, why did you specifically stay with health?
That's a very good question. First of all, I just want to thank you for the opportunity to come to my humble home to grant me this interview. Okay. It's good to have you here.
Thank you.
But to the question, it's something that I think I would say destiny. When I came, I was a representative for this company, Armstrong, and what we do is that we used to do this unit that opens the garage. I was a representative here in Northern Virginia. So one time they asked me to go to Germany for training. Okay. And for some reason, I didn't have what it takes to go to Germany.
When you say what it takes, what's that?
It means that you might have a work permit to work, but you might not have your green card to travel. So I did not go. Therefore, because of my position, they relieved me of my duties. In other words, I was fired.
Oh no. So were you fired because they realized that you didn't have a green card, or you were fired because you couldn't go to Germany? Which?
Yes, I had to quit because my manager was calling me, hey, they are waiting for my passport and all that stuff. And hey, I had to do the needful, and I didn't respond to their calls. Therefore, I received the email
that you've been relieved of your position.
I've been relieved of my duties.
How long ago was this?
Oh, this was about I can say 15 years ago.
Wow. How long have you been here though?
18 years. 18 years.
Yes. So 15 years ago, you were relieved of your position.
Yes.
As a rep.
Yes.
For you say it's called Armstrong.
Armstrong, yes.
Yeah. And then what happened?
So one day I was at home and my roommate asked why I didn't go to work, and I told him the story. So he's like, hey, I have a friend who has a medical transportation business. Oh. And if you want to try it, he's looking for drivers. I'm like, hey, half a loaf is better than none. So I signed up, and I was driving for him. We take all these physically and mentally challenged people to their various appointments. So in the process, the owner of the business was going to medical school, and he told me, hey, Eric, I want to fold up the business. So
wow.
I mean, I'm sorry, but you have to go. Much as I like you, I have to let you go. So I'm like, okay, why don't I, have a business in this kind of industry? So that is where everything began. Wow. Yeah, so that's the genesis of
That's the genesis of it. So you were fired, you got an appointment elsewhere that opened the door for what you're doing now.
And I'm a people-oriented person, so I really liked the service. And when my boss folded the business, I decided to go into it full-time. Wow. So that is where I started Kingdom Medical. And
that's how many years now?
About 12 years now.
You've been doing this for 12 years.
Yes.
How did you start? How did you get the resources, to start?
Yes, I'm very fortunate to have been married to my wife. She's an American. She was born here. Very hardworking, and she helped me out. She had saved up a lot of money, and she helped me out to start.
Okay, so
awesome wife.
Great, congratulations to you, wifey. We are thankful. But I want to know, at the time you left Armstrong, or you were relieved of your position in Armstrong, were you married?
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
I
So,
wasn't.
so how did you meet wifey?
That's a good story. So that is going to bring me to my immigration
Okay.
story. When I came to school in Pennsylvania,
Okay.
and after the course, I had not met my dad since I was born.
Wow.
But when I was in training college in Ghana, my auntie told me about him, so I got a contact. So before I came to the United States, I was in touch for about a year.
Okay.
But I applied to a school here, and I got admitted. So I did a course. I was in
So
Pennsylvania.
that's how you came? You
That's how I
came to
here.
school?
Yeah, through school.
Okay.
For a program, 1 year program.
Okay.
So from Pennsylvania, I talked to my dad. I said, hey, come over Virginia. So I came and visited him. And
Oh, your dad was here?
yeah, he's been here since I was like less than a year old.
Are you serious?
Yes. So I came to America to meet him the first time in my life.
At what age?
At the age of 26.
How did you feel?
So,
So,
yes, and there's more to it.
There's more to it?
Yes.
Okay.
And I thought I was excited, but evidently he wasn't. And
why?
I don't know if it had to do with my mother, my of blessed memory.
Oh, she passed.
She passed away like 3 years ago.
Oh, may her soul
Yes,
rest in peace.
it has to do with my mom. So that was the reason why he had not
wasn't
come.
in touch with you.
Yes. So I didn't even know that until I met him. Yes, he didn't speak much about it, but the actions, I mean, spoke it all. So, to cut a long story short, he asked me to leave the house. And,
you went to stay with him?
Yes, because, hey, I came to Virginia because of him, just to have that bond.
Okay, so you stayed for how long before you
I
asked him
stayed
to
with him
leave?
a couple of months.
Oh.
Yes, and he asked me to pay rent and all that stuff. And,
wow.
hey, I was a student paying all this kind of money, all the work I was doing, I had to go into the school. And here's the case, asking me to pay rent on top of it. I couldn't afford it.
So were you commuting from Virginia to Pennsylvania?
Oh, I had finished
you finished the school there?
The school in Pennsylvania.
Okay, before you saw your dad.
So because I was on the student visa, by law I'm supposed to be
in school.
So I applied to Strayer University here in
Pennsylvania.
Virginia.
Okay.
Yeah, before I came, I applied and I was admitted.
Okay.
So my stepmother, for some reason, liked me so much, and she paid my school fees for me.
Wow. She was also here?
Yes, my stepmother, the one that my father is
married to. She paid your school fees?
But for the first semester, almost $4,000.
Wow.
But my dad wouldn't do it. I don't know how.
Why then did he invite you to come stay with him?
That is the $1 million question I keep asking myself. So I went to the school, so all the work I was doing, hey, I was saving up for the next semester, and my dad asked me to pay rent. I said I couldn't afford it, so I had to leave the house. So for some reason, I met a Ghanaian, one of the shops. I told him my story, and he took me in.
Just like that?
Just like that. This is the same person that connected me to the job. When I lost my job,
you lost the first one.
Connected me to the friend. The friend is from Togo.
Okay.
Yes.
And he's Ghanaian. So you just met him up in the shop.
Yes,
and
at Home Depot.
And told him your story.
My story. And he said, hey, if your dad is kicking you out, come and live with me.
A stranger? A
stranger. Never know, I don't know him from Adam. I didn't.
Wow.
I mean, such an awesome guy. His name is Yao.
Yao.
I love him to death.
I know.
Yeah. I'm where I am today because of him. Yeah, this guy took me, he was more than a brother to me. So he took me in, I was going to school. So I got married to this African-American lady. And
you met her where?
In school.
In school?
Yes.
Okay.
And she filed for me so I could have my green card. So for some reason, about a year, normally when you file within 6 months, you should be granted an interview.
Okay.
And 6 months came and gone.
Issue.
No issue. One year came. So hey, I'm like, what is going on? So I had to go and find out. I called the immigration. They asked me to come, and maybe they can even give me my green card right at the office. So I booked the appointment. I went there. Before I realized, the immigration, about 12 immigration police all around me.
Wow.
Handcuffs, chains, my hands, my legs,
Are
everywhere.
Are you serious?
I'm like, what did I do? He says, well, when you get in, you know what you did. So we have not sent the interview later because someone had called in that your marriage with this girl is fake. I'm like,
Wow.
what? Really?
Wow.
So the question, who even knew, apart from my roommate, nobody even knew that I was married to this African-American lady. So I was shocked. So they asked me whether to go back home or to go to court. And I said, no, I want to go to court.
Wow.
And I had this lady that I met at job. She's a Ghanaian too. She liked me so much. And we used to go to church together. So one day she came to church and like, where is Eric? And my pastor told her that I was in jail for almost 3 months.
Really?
And she's like, that explains it. Because I come to church and I don't see her, Eric, because in church I play, I do a lot of stuff in church. I play instruments. So the lady was like, where's Eric? So they told her, and she had to come
To see you in
to see
jail?
me in the jail, about almost 5 hours from here, where we stand right now.
Wow.
And with my pastor, and she plays like almost $30,000 bond. This is a woman I don't know from anywhere. That tells you how great God is. So she got me out. We went to court, and the lawyer was so curious to know who might have placed that call. And you know, when the person placed the call, he was recorded. The person was recorded. So here they will not arrest you for no cause reason. So at the court, they started playing the audio. And guess who was that?
Don't tell me it was your father.
He was the one.
Really?
And I nearly collapsed.
I can imagine.
I nearly collapsed. So my lawyer went, who is that? Eric, do you know the boys? I said, yes, I do.
Wow.
That's my biological father speaking.
Jesus Christ.
Like, whoa. And during that time too, so during that time I had spoken to my wife then about the whole thing. She's like, Eric, what the heck is going on? What kind of family is that? I don't want to be part of it. Man, just go get some gun and shoot him, man. If you don't do that, don't call me again. I'm like, come on.
Wow.
How can you say that? I can't do that. 2 wrongs did not make a right.
That's
it's
true.
Okay. They said, no, I shouldn't contact her again. I don't want to be part of this family anymore.
Wow.
So that was where she didn't even come to the court just to defend me. She didn't even come.
Your wife?
Yes, she didn't come. She just made an audio
And
sent it to the court that, hey, Eric is my husband and all that stuff. That's it. She didn't come to the court. So to cut a long story short, the court terminated the case.
Wow.
So that is where I started dating. This woman that came and got me out also had this lady that she wanted me to try out. So she hooked me up to my wife.
Oh.
So that's where we met.
Wow.
She was in Richmond, and she came and visited our church. And that's where everything began.
Wow. Beautiful story. So what happened to your dad? Have you seen him after?
Yeah, I'm in contact with him.
Really?
Yes.
You have a good heart.
I do. I don't know why, but I think that's how God made me. I'm very
He's not
forgiving.
remorseful?
He is. He wish he could, turn back the hands.
But do you ask him what really?
I did.
What did your mom do to him?
I know.
Like she broke his heart, or I can't even imagine what.
I know. It's their business,
That's true.
But that has nothing to do with me.
you.
That is what I don't want to even get into that. Whatever my mom did, Dad, come on.
And you bear his name.
I know. So what happened was that when we went to court, my actual name was Otre. That's my name. That is all my mates in Ghana know me for.
Okay.
So
Eric Otre.
Eric Otre was my name. But why I changed my name was the fact that after the court, my lawyer asked him to recount the call, that he did it by whatever reason. So he's recounting the call so that the court process will be easy. So I went to him just to give me a brief letter to the court. And he said he wouldn't do it.
Whoa.
So I'm like, hey, if you won't do it, you want me deported? Okay, so you are telling me that you don't want to do it, you don't want to have anything to do with me. Okay, that is fine. So I say, okay, then I have to change my name then. I cannot, the name represents sorrow to me. When somebody calls me by that last name, it represents sorrow to me. So then I'm not going to bear that name. So I called my mom and discussed that with her. My mom says, if that's what I feel about it, because I believe in the power of names.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very spiritual, so yeah, so I believe in the power of names. So I went to the court and changed my name. So and I took my mom's maiden name. So that's Watson.
So it's your mom's name.
It's my mom's maiden name.
Wow. What a story. And your business is flourishing, I'm told.
Oh yes. God has been very, very kind to me. Yeah, everything that you put your hands to and you are diligent at what you do, things happen. And the proceeds that come, and I began to invest in Ghana. When I came, in fact, I didn't even want to come to Ghana for some reason.
Why?
I know. I thought the conditions there were terrible for me. And
has anything changed?
Yes. What changed was when I went to jail. I was in my cell. I was just thinking. I'm like, right now, if the court process don't go my way,
you have to
go back to home. What am I going back to? So that is why I had a change of mind. So that is why I began to also
go back
and invest in Ghana.
So you have 2 hotels in
Ghana. 2 hotels. We are into lands. I have a lot of lands. In fact, most of my property, my investment are into lands.
Oh wow! Yeah. Where in Accra, outside Accra?
In Accra, Kumasi, South Pond. Yes, we are trying to.
Are you going to real estate or something?
Yeah, I love real estate. Yeah, because I have trust issues with my people, so I like to go into the buildings and stuff. So if the secretary squander my money, at the end of the day, my hotel is there. I didn't want to go into retail, so that I will lose the inventory and everything. So I went into lands, those fixed assets, so that if for some reason they don't take up my money, at least the lands and the hotel is there. So that is why I get into the real estate.
How frequent do you visit home?
Yes, I visit home. This year ago, I was in Ghana 2 years ago to bury my mother.
Oh,
yes. So I go every other year. So we'll be going to Ghana end of this year.
I see.
With the family.
But with a family, that's beautiful.
So anytime I go to Ghana,
you go with the family.
Train,
you have 3 boys and
2 girls.
2 girls.
Yes.
Wow! Congratulations to you. That's
thank you.
5.
You will see them before
I see them before I go.
Yes.
Really. Also, do you have any intentions to replicate what you do here in Ghana? Because I have never heard about such a business. Medical transportation, where you transport patients from one end to another. I don't know. Ghana, forgive me. I'm so naive like that. I don't think I have heard of a service like that in Ghana.
It's very huge because you know, a lot of people have these physical and mental challenges, and you know, this is a busy country, and you need people to take them to school, take them to their medical appointments, and a lot of them have insurance for the government. We call them Medicaid and Medicare.
Okay.
So
government pays you.
Government pays me through brokers. We work through brokers.
Okay, insurance brokers.
Okay.
Yeah,
so we have contracts with the brokers, and we transport them. Then the brokers pay us.
I see.
On behalf of the government.
I see.
So it's a huge industry, very huge.
Have you heard of anything like that in Ghana?
Not yet. You
think you can do something like this in Ghana?
Hey, why not?
You think it will work?
I don't know. There's no harm in trying. Yeah, but it's a very, very huge industry, and I have brought a lot of my people into the industry.
I see.
Oh yeah.
When you say a lot of your people, who are these people?
Yeah, I'm talking about Ghanaians.
Ghanaians.
And fellow Africans.
How many people have you employed?
I can say about almost 30.
You have 30 people working under you and for you.
Yes.
Wow, that's great. That's a huge one.
Yes, you saw one of my cars outside.
I saw it outside.
That's one of the ambulance.
Okay,
vehicles.
How many do you have now?
15.
15 of that.
Yes.
Whoa, that's a big deal.
I know.
And how many passengers, do you have them registered to you?
Yes.
Or how many do you have?
Oh, I have about 80 of them.
Wow. On the daily, somebody is going.
Because of the COVID, some of the schools
have closed.
But when it comes to their medical appointment, and some also go to dialysis every week. Yeah, we have dialysis centers all over the place.
Congratulations to you.
Oh, thank you very much.
And I'm sure that somebody will get inspired by the story that you shared with us today.
Yes.
And we hope that you come do more in Ghana as well.
We will. We have to allow my people and just want to inspire the youth, give them a lot of employment, inspiration, so that they don't give up. It doesn't matter what they go through. I just want them to push it. Don't give up. Yeah, don't give up. We can all give excuses why we don't want to do anything with our lives, but hey, don't play the victim card. Just push it, and serendipity will take place.
Amen. Thank you
Yeah.
very much, Eric Swanson, for speaking to us. He is into medical transportation right here in Virginia. Kingdom, it's like, I was going to say, why Kingdom though?
Yeah, because I'm the kingdom man. I'm a kingdom
yeah,
man. I'm a
Kingdom
child
man.
of God,
He's a
so-
staunch Christian from what he tells me and all
Yes.
of that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.